Hello, Scottsdale Online Learning students. In this tutorial, we'll talk about how to incorporate parenthetical citations for assignment 2.01, citing textual evidence. These are the instructions for the assignment. Note that these instructions are also available in the lesson 2.01 in our online classroom. For this assignment, you need to write a 7 to 10 sentence objective summary, you need to make an inference, and you need to include a direct quote with a properly formatted parenthetical citation. During this tutorial, we'll talk about how to include a proper parenthetical citation. Here's an example of a works cited page with two sources listed. My two sources are the impact of global warming in North America and this article by Kristen Maxwell. Notice that the first source doesn't have an author. When there's no author, we start the works cited entry with the title of the article. This second source does have an author. Her last name is Maxwell. The first piece of information in each works cited entry is important. This is the information that's going to give us the text we need for our parenthetical citation. So let's take a look at a parenthetical citation for a direct quote from the article titled "The Impact of Global Warming in North America." Let's say that I was incorporating a direct quote from this source into my paper. Here's an example. In 1998, quote, Dallas temperatures were over 100 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 straight days. Notice that after the quote, I incorporate my parenthetical citation. In the text of a paper, the parenthetical citation is an indicator to your reader that you have taken the time to properly cite your sources. The reader would see this parenthetical citation. Notice that the information in the parenthetical citation matches up with the first piece of information listed in the associated works cited entry. This is a fairly long title, so if you do end up with a long title, you can use the first few major words that will make it very easy for your reader to determine that this quote matches this source on your works cited page. So what should you do if your source does have an author? Let's take a look at a quote from Kristen Maxwell's article about oven-baked chicken. Here's our direct quote. When it comes to cooking poultry, quote, baked chicken breast can be tough to get just right. Once again, I have my parenthetical citation. This time, however, because I do have an author, I am going to use the author's last name in the parenthetical citation. Upon seeing this, a reader would easily be able to determine that this direct quote comes from the Maxwell source on my works cited page. So, for this assignment, you're going to write a 7 to 10 sentence objective summary of the article from the lesson. Then you'll make an inference. Be sure to include a direct quote with proper parenthetical citation. This is the works cited entry for the article you'll be summarizing. Notice that it doesn't have an author. It's simply called advertising. So can you figure out what you'll include in the parenthetical citation? That's right, you'll need to include the title of the article. And so, your parenthetical citation should look like this. Make sure that it matches up with the first piece of information listed in that works cited entry.